Hello, everybody over at GateTV. Hope you're well. My name is Johnny. I have a channel over on YouTube called JDFM, and I will be documenting a journey, an adventure, the Stars Margate. We're calling it Margate to Glory, a time for heroes. The premise is we're going to take Margate to the pinnacle, the top of the footballing pyramid. Not just the Premier League, the Champions League. We're going to win it all, and we're going to document it all over on my page. And also we're going to show some snippets and the best bits over on Gate TV as well. So if you are excited, come on over. The first episode is coming up, but the remainder of the story, like I say, will be over on my channel. If you're here to find out about the free Football Manager game, that will be at the end of this episode, and I'll get in touch to the winner. Let's go on an adventure together then, shall we? Come on. Okay, let's get introduced to this club then. This is where we start when you come into Football Manager. We've got a lovely set of emails. It's like a day in the office. But here is me, Johnny Davis, the Welshman. The first Welshman into Margate says Terry Orris did that wonderful job at Margate. God bless him. So, plan of attack for today's episode, just to get used to the club. We're going to introduce you to the squad, maybe put a tactic in place, and I'm going to work out where I think we need to improve, what transfers we should be targeting before the next episode. So, I've taken the hot seat. We're going to look at tactics shortly. Club vision, let's see what they want out of me. So, we're going to work within the wage budget. Absolutely fine. We want to finish in the top half of the season. Okay, so not much of a demand from the board there. Maybe we'll go a little bit better with that with a couple of signings. Who knows? Not really any preference for the FA Trophy, but we'll have a good go with that. Emirates FA Cup, the big one, the third qualifying round is a minimum. I'd love to go a bit further than that. I want to get a big boy, get a bit of a cash windfall into the club, and then my contract expires. So really, I've got to prove to these guys in a year that I'm worth keeping on, because beyond that, they want automatic promotion. They want to progress in to the Vanarama North South at a minimum, which I'm on board with all the way. We are going to not just go to the Vanarama North, but we are going to fly up the leagues. We're going to make this club great. Right, let's have a look at this squad, shall we? If you've not seen the screen before, names, all these stats will fill up as the season progresses, but we've got ability and potential, where the star rating is now, and how good that player can actually be. But to be fair, these star ratings are based on the quality of your backroom staff. So this suggestion is by my assistant manager. Now, if my assistant manager is absolutely trash, then he doesn't know what he's talking about. So Steve, I hope you're on the ball, mate. You should know these people by now, but your judging player ability is a 3 out of 20. So there could be some gaps there. But let's have a look at the squad together. So on paper, our best player is Bailey Vose, who's a goalkeeper. Love it, Bailey. You are actually a decent player for this level, mate, as well. Once again, all these stats are the 20. 20 is brilliant. 1 is terrible. All these reds aren't very good, but we like to look at this little polygon here. The further up they are into the dark green, the better player you're going to be dealing with. And as a goalkeeper, Bailey Vose is going to be a good little egg for us. Ben Swift comes up next, who is the Captain Marvel of our team. And do you know what, Ben? You look absolutely decent. Fair play, mate. You're not going to cross the ball. Crossing a 1. Do not cross the ball. But marking, tackling, not bad. Strength of 5. Wow, not the strongest, boy. I'll give you that one. But you are going to be a very good captain at the centre-back for us. And a left-footed player as well. Love it. Richard Afrani Kesse, on loan from Charlton, striker up top. He looks good as well. Not the best mentals in the world, but very good technical abilities, and physical's looking good. Richard, lad, I'm expecting big things from you. And Norman Wabo, what are we saying? Another good player. So we got 2 really good strikers here. Could be looking at maybe a 4-4-2, or maybe even like a little diamond in the middle. We'll have a play with that now, but I like Norman. He looks quite good. Freddie Moncur in the centre of the park. Lovely wavy hair, Freddie. Beautiful stuff. You look good, mate. Bit of pace, bit of physicals, and good technical ability as well. Okay, Jay Porter, left back, or maybe a left mid. Now, left back will play you up, mate. You look good. Cracking physicals again. Love the hairdo, mate. Fantastic. And then Archie Burnett, who I believe is the superstar kid, isn't he? 17 years old. Archie, lad, you look good. Attacking wise, not the best, mate. But again, really good physicals, great mentals. You love a challenge. We will see how this goes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this team, put it into what I believe is the best tactic. Might be trash, and if you think so, please put a comment down below. Let me know, in your humble opinion, what would you do with this squad? As things stand now, this is the real-life Margate squad. No transfers have come in yet. What tactic will you go for? How would you play these individual players? And we'll go into their roles and everything in a second. So, I'll be back in a second with a tactic. Okay, first tactic is in the bag, and this is what I think I like the look of. It's a 4-3-1-2. It's very central, okay? We're going for a proper diamond with all of this nice little tiki-taka passing through the middle and a width coming from Porter and Sessegnon. Didn't realise this boy is absolutely rapid as well. Look at him. Absolute great player. Flair of 18, pace and acceleration. Him busting a gut up that wing. He's going to do bits for us. He's got decent dribbling and crossing as well. I do like you, Chris Sessegnon, and you've got to be related. Of course you are. Stefan Sessegnon isn't your father because he would have had you at the age of 10, which I'm pretty good with human biology, and that's not an age to be a father. So this is what I would start with as well. There's areas I want to improve. Sorry, Toby Bancroft, who's on loan from Gillingham, but you're not going to be my first choice starter behind the strikers. But at the moment, you're going to be Afran Casey and Wabo up top. Really excited for those two. Midfield trio, Richards, Prestige and Moncur. Let me know, fans, what do you think of that? Prestige looks like a nasty so-and-so. Him snapping people in the middle is just what we want. Then they're on the floor, struggling. He gives the ball to Richards, who again looks like another nasty little boy. In fact, what are we saying? Father and son or what? Possibly dad and son. Who knows? And then Moncur with this cracking little fringe of his, with that pace, just coming up to this kind of position here, giving the ball to Bancroft and those three at the top, and then Porter and Session on the wings there. I think it will have a possible chance of winning the league. We'll see. So that's the diamond. I've also gone for this, a bit of width. You click on selection advice and it tells you exactly who they think they should put there, but I'm going to disagree with that entirely. Get Burnett off for Jackie Boy. What's Leighton all about then? You're not too bad either, mate, and you can play out wide. Again, Blue Steel, son. Absolutely loving it. Right, so this is another alternative, and this is a traditional 4-1-2-3, isn't it? We got a sort of sitting central midfielder in Prestige as a halfback. He's going to sit in front of Swift and Friend. Again, I like the look of this lad. We are going to be good friends, mate. Fair play. You're a good little player, and I like your smile. Porter session on ducking up these wings, and then these are inverted wingers. So a fewer and Leighton are going to be cutting inside, and again, it'll kind of fall into like a 4-3-3 type formation that I'm hoping about. And then aside from that, we've got a very bog standard. Basically, if these two fall apart because we can't play tiki-taka at this level, we're going to go back 4-4-2, hoof it up there, peel this ball and score some goals with the target man. Give it a go, innit? But I think I'm going to start with this one. So please, fans, let me know what you think. If that's a terrible formation, tell me. If there's something you think you could come up with, what would you go for? Any players I'm missing on the bench here? You know, there's a good couple of names there that I could easily slot in. And also, where are we going to improve? I'll be honest, I've got a few positions. So what I'm going to do now, this team here, I'm going to take out the players that I think we need to improve in. I'll be honest, that didn't take me that long. All I did was take that one player out. I think we need a very creative player behind the strikers. Somebody who can pick out a pass. We've got decent ones. Moncur looks very good technically. I do like the look of him, as is Richards. Very good technically also. But I feel we need somebody with a bit more creativity behind there to supply these boys up top who, let's be honest, they could potentially be the top goal scorers in this league with ease. Aside from that, we just need some squad depth, really. There's not much in the way of substitute wing back, so I'm trying to look at somebody who can play on both wings to cover in. Prestige, you're a good lad to be 34 years old, so those physicals are going to drop quicker than a stone this season, so I'm looking for another combative midfielder in there as well. Up top, super happy. Maybe another centre back. So Friendy, stop smiling at me. We might have to get rid of you. We've got Jamie Coyle, who is also a staff member. But really, I want to kind of take him away from that. He's our assistant manager. The guy's busy, like, you know. He's trying to assistant manage the club as well as play 90 minutes each week. It's not going to happen. So, couple of areas for improvement. I'm going to go and look at transfers ready for the next episode, which is when we'll also have our first game. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. By the next episode, we're going to zip along through the pre-season friendlies for the first game against Leatherhead in the Pitching in Isthmian Premier League. A mouthful. Hopefully we'll have some new faces in. Again, I'm going to be listening to your comments. I'm going to be reading them. So if there are any, please put them down there. I want you as fans to kind of guide this story. We're going to do this together, you know, and I want you to see the club grow. And anything that I'm doing wrong, pull me up on it. You tell me, you know. I'm quite happy to listen and to learn. So we'll be back for that Leatherhead game in the next episode. That will be over on my channel, which will be a link down below for. So if you are interested so far, come on over, drop a subscription, and we'll go on this adventure together. Now, I'm going to jump to past me doing the draw for this free game of Football Manager. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Hello everybody, here we are, the giant wheel of fortune. Everybody's name is on there that met the requirements for the competition. And all I gotta do is click this and we'll find out who wins the copy of Football Manager 21, courtesy of Margate Football Club. And whilst that spins around, I want to thank two people from that club, Charlotte Richardson and Denny Wilson. Both have done so much behind the scenes to help out with this save and to get us where we are. And they will be getting in touch with... Oh, it's on the line, but Danny Tudge, congratulations, mate. You've got yourself a free copy of Football Manager 21. I'll get in touch with you on Twitter. I'm going to arrange a way to get that game out to you. Okay, I hope you enjoy that, guys. I'll see you in episode 2. Take care.